Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of Argos Dragons High School Athletics on the Voice Sports Network. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. Be sure to thank them and use their services when possible. The Voice Enterprises is Northeast Indiana's largest provider of high school sports. This broadcast is available online and on your mobile device, so you never have to miss a game. Thanks again for listening. Now, sit back and enjoy this broadcast.
All right, good evening. Welcome to Triton High School. We're in the Trojan Trench. I'm Steve Stricker. Alongside me, Mr. Andy Stone.
Hello, and here we go.
Got Mr. Phil Dean up on the cameras once again tonight. We got a nice little matchup here for the Lady Dragons are on the road. First game on the road, taking on the Triton Lady Trojans. Well, the Lady Dragons come into tonight's contest with a 2-0 mark on the season. They are number 5. They moved up this week, number 5 in Class A in the state of Indiana. So doing pretty well in the young season so far. How they got here, they won their first game last week against Caston, 46-17 on Thursday night, and then they won on Saturday night against Bethany. Both of those were at home. They beat Bethany 49-32. Triton Lady Trojans come into tonight's contest with an 0-1 mark. They lost to John Glenn on Friday, I believe, 28-48. A little bit for the Lady Dragons in the young season so far. Valrose Popo is the leading scorer. She's pulling down 15.5 points per game. She's followed by Courtney Dunlap at 11.5 points per game. And Kaylin Barlow is number 3 on the scoring list at 8.5 points per game.
Not bad numbers.
No, that's, boy, for Val, that's awesome to see. Senior year, she's come out. She's been, especially in that last game against Bethany, she was lighting it up from 3.
And when we most needed them, she was putting them in. That's the biggest thing. It's such a morale boost when you're having a little bit of off on the steps and the shots, and then she puts in the crucial ones. It's been very good.
And she's done a great job of running the floor as well. So she's been getting up and down. She's been getting some easy points, easy baskets, and everything like that. So rebounds, Kaylin Barlow, as you would expect, is the leading rebounder at 8 per game. The other two tied for second place, Macy Stricker and Courtney Dunlap, are both pulling down 4.5 rebounds a game. That's a good thing out of the guards.
Yeah, it's good numbers. That means they're active. They're crashing the boards very hard, and a little bit some of the rebounds have been coming out farther, so it always helps. But yeah, that's good stuff out of the guards going in.
And then on the defensive end with the steals, Valrose Popo leads the team with 5.5 steals per game, and Macy Stricker is second. She's got 4.5 steals per game, and Kennedy Binkley is third with 2.5 steals per game. So we've got 6, 10, 12.5 steals per game average from the top 3. All right, we're going to come back here. We've got about 10 minutes left to go before the start of this one. We're going to take a brief message, and we'll be right back after this.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the Zone.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang that I drive.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Hereford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Hereford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Hereford at rhereford@yahoo.com.
Okay, we're back here at Triton. Getting about 8 minutes left to go here for the game. This is the, what's the name of the game? Hopes for,
what is it?
Hoops for
Hoops
Hopes.
for Hope.
Hoops for Hope game. And,
it's a huge supporter of ounce of prevention that Jen Oliver Huyen and Drew Westifer put on and sponsor for this, for the Ounce of Prevention basketball game for cancer awareness. It's a really, really nice addition to the Triton Group's basketball season. They do it every year. They'll be sporting the pink uniforms. The coaches got their pink shirts on tonight, all in cancer awareness with the Ounce of Prevention group. Jen Oliver Huyen, just an amazing fundraiser and coordinator of that group. Tremendous people. And as we know, and as you know, Oliver Ford is one of our major sponsors. Again, allowing us to bring these games to you guys via the internet, to where it's basically free of charge for you guys to enjoy such quality basketball here at Hoosier State.
And one thing I wanted to let everybody know is that thanks to our generous sponsors this year, we have been able to make a little donation to each program and help with the each team has some shirts that they've bought. So we did, the Argos Voice donated some money to the Argos and to the Triton programs in order to help out. So that is something that we wouldn't be able to do if it wasn't for our generous sponsors that we have. The Zone Sports Complex, Oliver Ford, as you said, H&H Contracting, Hereford Home Inspections, Frick Services out of Lighters Ford, Do It Best, and, of course, In Stitches and Signs. So very, very thankful to all of our sponsors, and grateful that we could, go ahead and make that donation for the Hoops for Hope for the Lady Dragons, or the Lady Trojans.
Yep, that's all good stuff. We one thing we try to do here with the Argos Sports Network and The Voice is we try to do as much as we can for the communities, home and away. It's all about the kids. It's all about the parents, and it's just pure positive. And that's what we really enjoy about this. This has been exciting stuff for us. We do this as kind of a little side hobby because Steve and I don't have enough to do during the day. But thanks to everyone that's on our list, we are allowed to do it. The kids get a lot out of it. They love to go home and watch. Everybody likes to watch themselves on the internet or on TV, and it's pretty much like watching a live basketball game when you go home and you realize, hey, I wish I could have made that pass or something. And overall, it really does help everybody on both teams. And then a lot of the parents and grandparents that may not want to get out, especially when the winter comes and the snow starts flying, they get to enjoy the game as well. So I want to thank everybody at sponsors this program and everything we do. The fine people at the Voice Sports Network for providing us with the equipment and giving us the opportunities. So, but looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties at the moment. And Steve, my partner in crime here with the computer, he's looking and trying to get the stuff and make sure we have quality signal, because right now it looks like
We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at The Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join The Zone team today. Like The Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all The Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in The Zone.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
Okay, we're back here getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem. Once again, we are at Triton High School. The Argos Lady Dragons taking on the home Triton Lady Trojans. And everybody's getting lined up, getting ready to go here with the national anthem, and we're getting ready to get underway.
All righty, here we go. I'm going to get the starting lineups going. Here we are for the visiting Lady Dragons. Number 10, junior guard, Courtney Dunlap. Number 14, senior guard, Valerie Rospopo. Number 22, junior forward, number 22, Kennedy Binkley. Number 24, sophomore. Forward, Macy Stricker. And in the middle, post player, number 44, senior Kaylin Barlow. For the home, Triton Trojans, number 4, sophomore Sarah Stevens. Number 12, sophomore Hannah Winemaker. Number 20, senior Brooklyn Beatty. Number 24, senior Shayla May. And number 34, sophomore Charlotte Morris. That's the lineups for tonight's match. Got the Dragons going out, shaking the refs, officials' hands. And then here's the Lady Trojans. They're going to have the camera on them as they go through. It's going to get a little dark in here. We'll let them have their little moment. Got the lights going.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep, I got you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Which one was better?
Well, for the fans, probably neither.
Okay.
Because they were on. We got the scoreboard, once again sponsored by the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana.
There we go. There's the scoreboard.
Hey, and we got a bingo.
All righty. Just when I thought I had everything ready before the game, I find out that I didn't.
IT Steve, he's stressing over here. He had a concerned look on his face. But we got it going. We're ready to go. We're excited.
Here we go.
Number 5th ranked Dragons, Lady Dragons, against the home Triton Trojans in the Hoops for a Hope Cancer Awareness game. You can see the Lady Trojans are in pink and the Dragons are in black. And
we've
got the tip off here. We got number Kaylin Barlow.
Dragons are sporting their pink headbands and their pink shoestrings.
And there we go. Got it in the corner. They get it across the timeline. Barlow backs up, stands her ground. Here we go. They kick it out. Over to Downing. We have the starting lineup a little incorrect. They put Downing in.
And the Dragons are starting off in their 2-3 zone.
Over to May. Back over to Downing. Down to the jumper baseline. And it's in for 2. Bucket by Beatty. Stricker has it. Top of the key. Looks. Over to Ross Popo. Stricker. Binkley out wide. Back over to Ross Popo. Down the corner, Dunlap. Over to Barlow, down low, post, kicks it back out. Dunlap. It's going to be a good battle down low. I like what I see already. Stricker to Ross Popo, over to Dunlap. Dunlap looks, steps, drives, puts it in for 2. Good bucket.
Triton's starting off in a little bit of a zone, too, and that's the way you're going to break that down. Dribble penetration by Courtney Dunlap that time.
Yeah, the starting lineup was a little incorrect. We got Stevens was not starting.
There's a Triton turnover.
Yeah, Triton turns it over. Downing, number 10, started for Stevens, number 4. So here we are. And here comes Ross Popo with the ball across the timeline. Bang, it's out wide, over to Stricker.
You can blame that error on Carrie. She's the one who got the starting lineups for us.
Barlow gets it, quick jumper, turns, and that's the first miss of the night for the Dragons. Triton gets the rebound, kicks it across timeline. Back over. Wanamaker, back over to May. May has it, goes. Looks down, puts it over to Morris. And it's off of Lady Dragons. Tipped out of bounds by Dunlap. Good pressure defense. Downing's throwing it in. Here comes the screen. Gets it in. Binkley reaches in. They don't call it. And she charges through, and it's going to be a foul on Dunlap.
It's going to be the first on Courtney.
First for the team, first for the game. And it's good. Wanamaker makes the first free throw. Here she goes with the second. And nice rotation, and that's in.
Ties it up, 4-4. Got
46 left.
46 left in the first.
Ross Popo has it. Over to Stricker. Back over to Ross Popo. Down to Dunlap. Dunlap's going to drive, going to get some easy layup in there. Once again, that baseline is not going to stop her at the moment. She's going to keep taking it to the bucket. Full pressure. Ross Popo almost gets it. Good trap by Binkley. They kick it over to the middle. And they break the press well. Got to give them credit. And she loses control. Kicks it back. Hands straight up. And Dunlap gets a steal. Looks at Ross Popo, who is making the hustle play down the court like she usually does. And there's a foul. There's foul number 34. Morris. And in comes for the Lady Trojans, number 22.
Sechrist is going to come in for Beatty.
Sechrist for Beatty. Ball in. Barlow gets it, puts it right back to Dunlap. Dunlap looks, kicks it over to Ross Popo for three. It's the first one up, and it's in. Good for Valerie Ross Popo. Starting the game strong with first shot.
Nice job that time by the Lady Dragons moving the ball around and finding
Ross
the open.
Popo with the steal. And it's a jump ball. Good work, good effort by Ross Popo. And it's going to remain the Triton Trojans ball. The Lady Trojans going to have it, but that's what you like to see is the hustle. The Dragons have been working hard on defense. We saw that third quarter last game, and we're seeing it from the get-go right here. And easy. Ball in. Stricker. And there's Stricker with the foul. The official across the court calls it. The guy standing next to him doesn't. That's all right. A little ambitious, but that's okay. We like it. I was just talking about the pressure. We're going to make them uncomfortable this game, and you can tell that already. Downing going to throw it in. Puts it in. Wanamaker. Wanamaker turns, and it's stolen. Dunlap has the ball. Looks. Over to Stricker. Stricker. Caddy corner. Looks. Thinks. Over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo looks. Three, and it's going to be a little short. And Dunlap with a rebound. Gets it. Kicks it out wide to Stricker. Stricker's got all day. And it's a gorgeous three, and it's in. Wow. Lady Dragons are on fire. And they break the press. Barlow's going to beat her to the spot and scares her off of the line, and it's stolen by Dunlap. Here she goes. She's going to take it to him. Going to go around him and lay it up, and doesn't get the roll. So close.
Nice aggressive play that time by Dunlap, taking out hard to the bucket, not waiting for anybody else to get back on defense. She's going to go to the line shooting two. 12-4. We got 4:14 left to go in this one in the first quarter. Lady Dragons off to a good start.
Yep. Here comes Dunlap at the line. She's been relaxed and makes the first one. She was 5 of 6 last game, all in the fourth quarter. Very, very tough, and that's what you want to have. Cold shooter, put it right in. Nerves of steel, as they say. Ice water in the veins. Let's see what we can do.
Cliches you can think
we
of.
got to get some out there. And it's off the mark.
You jinxed her on
I
that
know,
one.
I did. I got her on that one.
I think it was the nerves of steel that did her in.
And here comes the Lady Trojans. Wanamaker. Drive. Good. Stricker. And no call.
A lot of contact right there.
Yep,
They could have
no
called
call
it either
way. Yep. Over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo relaxes, and it's going to be a hair short. That's all right. You want them to keep shooting. And you just heard Coach K, Kels just saying, keep shooting, Ross Popo. So here they are. They kick it over. Downing has it top of the key.
5.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure why he stopped counting right there. He was up to 4,
I don't
and then
know.
he just stopped.
Wanamaker gets it. Downing has it. Down to Morris. Nope. And lays it up. Barlow's not in the rebound position.
She
Tips
got lucky
it. She
that
got lip.
time.
It could have been the old first over the back for her. Stricker looks. Good baseline jumper, and it's in. 2 for 2 from the field for Stricker.
That's a good sign for
That's
Macy
it.
Stricker. She was
15-4.
3:13 left to go in the first period. 15-4 on the Zone Complex Northern Indiana Sports scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break here. We got a timeout. We'll be right back.
Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind. featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs. Whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball, the Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give us a call, 574-935-3939 today.
All right, we're back here. It's Lady Trojans ball coming out of the timeout. Argos with a 15-4 advantage. We've got 3:13 left to go in the first period.
Well, it's definitely the way Coach Teal wanted this to play out. He wanted them to be high pressure and aggressive, and it's paid off. And now the Lady Dragons steal another one. Over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo turns, relaxes, sees where she's at, puts it over to Stricker, and out of bounds.
That was a nice look, yes.
It was a good look. You know what, though? With the player coming down, one step back, relax, try to get that 3 in, and that'd pretty much be the nail of the coffin. It was a good idea. Stricker made the hustle play. The ball just didn't quite get there. Dunlap gets it, looks, kicks it. Ross Popo looks, back over to Dunlap. She's going to drive on him. Barlow left it, and it's off the mark. And that's a good idea. Just didn't go in. All right, Downing's coming down with the ball. Ross Popo's going to get her. Causing her to pick up the dribble. Stricker's all over. Number 22, Seacrest. And here's the long 3. Kind of a chuck shot. Rebound, Stricker. Looks. She's going to take it. Kicks it wide, loses it, gets it back. And jump ball, no. Should be travel, but who knows what. It was a loose ball. Caddy corner. Caddy corner again. Dragons need to settle down, and Dunlap tells them, okay, let's relax.
That was a little awkward right there. Yeah.
It was a little scary, but we got it back. Here we go. Ross Popo looks. Looks at Kennedy Binkley. Binkley, wide, looks, picks it. Caddy corner. Ross Popo, it was tipped. Stricker drives. Binkley drives over, kicks to Ross Popo, fakes. Caddy corner, Stricker's open all day. 3-pointer, and just off the mark.
That's a good shot that
Yep,
time.
that was good quality rotation by the Dragons, the patience that they need. They don't need to rush it. They're up. Minute 40 left in the first quarter. 15-4. Downing has it. Kicks it over. Misses. Over to back, not called. Dunlap with the rebound again.
Nice position by Dunlap.
She's going to take it in and lay it in for 2. A good idea. She knew she had the girls split. She takes it right at them. Dragons press. That's what I like. And it's stolen by Ross Popo. Lays it up. Nope. Kicks it over to Binkley. Back over. And
too many
she's got to put that in.
Yep.
She's got to put that layup in.
That's all right. That was a good play by Rose Popo on that one.
Binkley cuts her off, and they get the ball across the line. Seacrest has it. Wanamaker. Seacrest.
Under a minute to go in the first.
She's going to drive and just kind of throws it. She was not in control of her and going to foul on Dunlap.
It's going to be Dunlap's second.
Yep.
And I got to stop the clock. If you're watching at home and you're staying where, we say there's 54 seconds and you're looking and the clock says 42, I've kind of controlling that, so it's
a little
scattered.
scary.
I do the best I can.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Sometimes you'll see it running during timeouts and
tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Lady Trojans.
Sometimes it won't be running during the game, and so.
And in comes Nifong for Dunlap. Dunlap has 2. There's no reason to keep her in. Smart call by Coach Teal. Bring her out. We're up 17-4. We don't need to rush or get a third foul in the first quarter. Ball's kicked out. Down in the corner. 3, and it's good. Wanamaker with a 3. Kicks it to Nifong. Shannon Miller and Nifong are both in now.
If I remember her from summer, she's a really good shooter. You got to keep an eye on her.
Stricker drives, takes a quick jumper, misses. Barlow.
She got away with an over the back.
Yeah, these officials are not calling over the back on either end.
25 to go.
Yep.
Need to stop right here. We had a nice lead here. Don't want to let it get under 10.
Ross Popo got all over Downing, and she's not liking it. Ross Popo is very smart, good quality defense. Stricker almost gets it. Here comes the drive, kicks it low, and she just throws it up there and gets the rebound and puts it in.
That's the problem. If you almost get it and then you don't, then you're out of position. That's going to do it. 19-7 after one. Lady Dragons have the lead. We'll be right back.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, we're back getting ready to start the second quarter. 17-9, Lady Dragons have the lead. But I don't like the way they ended that first period there. 5 straight points by the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, well, a little throttle back, and sometimes you're just going to have to go right back at it. I think they're going to come back out, and Coach is going to be all over them about getting where they were when they started the game. Stricker about throws it away. Miller gets it. Stricker gets it back over to Ross Popo. Miller looks, fakes. Oh, Stricker was wide open. She gets it, kicks it to Nifong. Nifong looks, caddy corner over to Ross Popo. Kicks it down in the corner to Miller. Miller back out. And Stricker's wide open and puts it in for, she misses it, gets her rebound, and puts it in for 2 there.
She better put that.
What'd we say? Use the glass. She was a little short, got the rebound from a tip from Barlow. Stricker steals it again. Caddy corner, puts it over to Nifong. Nifong sets it back up. We got time. Stricker in the corner. Nifong. Ross Popo. Back over to Stricker, all by herself all day long. They traced, oh my word, they traced Barlow, and then they left her by herself. But that's a good play. She's smart enough to sneak in to get it. She just a little off on that shot.
She needs to learn to use the backboard. I don't know who taught her that.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
There it is, 5 seconds from a great defensive effort from Ross Popo. Morris in. We hear some moms in the background yelling.
Yeah,
Mays
specifically
out.
one mom.
That's all right. Ross Popo has it. Puts it over to Nifong. Nifong gets it off her feet.
Wrong sport, Bailey. Wrong sport. Oh,
she was a little bit short, yeah.
She was playing the inbounds on that one. Still in soccer mode there with Bailey.
Well, a little bit of rough pass, a little short to her feet. She didn't get the chance to judge it, and there we go. We got a turnover for the Dragons. Very first or second one of the game. Not very many so far. We want to keep those numbers low.
Still 19-9. We got 6:30 left to go in the first half.
Downing has it. Kicks it out. Beatty. Yeah, she traveled. Wanamaker. Nope. Misses.
You got to make sure and check her because she's a good shooter.
Miller's driving quickly. She sees Nifong and Stricker. Stricker to Nifong. Nifong looks. Back out to Stricker. Miller fakes. Back over to Stricker. Nifong. They're just going to work it. Move the ball. Barlow's ready. Down.
Look at her. Look at her. There you
Gets
go.
It, puts it in. And then she throws a little too hard.
I think she just took a second and get herself set. She's got the size advantage right there. She
just needs to relax and go ahead and move her out before she shoots that, turns it. Here we go.
A little shoulder in there.
Yep.
And then just
Beatty has it. Top. Steelers. She's going to go in for the layup. And she puts it in for 2. Ross Popo, very good. Quality bucket, quality steal. And barely gets the ball in. Wanamaker goes. They got her trapped. Stricker with the steal. Right over to Miller. Miller puts it in for 2. Stops the ball. Wow. It was a pass from Stricker over to Ross Popo, and Miller grabs it and puts it right in. And that's what we wanted to have happen.
Does she get credit for the steal on that one? We'll be right back. 23-9.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
All right, we're back. We've got 5:35 left. 23-9. Lady Dragons are ahead.
Stricker moves the ball wide. Boss Popo. They're going to try to cut it. Nifong tips it. She dribbles. Nifong almost has it. They got her trapped. Throws it in. Miller off of Wanamaker,
Triton.
and it goes out. And another turnover. And the Dragons' pressure is really breaking them. And it's going to be another sub. Mays coming back in.
All right now Lady Dragons have Barlow, Nifong, Rospopo, Stricker, and Miller in as their 5.
Yep. You got Dunlap with 2 fouls. I imagine we won't see her this quarter. Stricker has it. Top of the key. Fakes. Over to Rospopo. Nifong. Loose. Puts it back over to Rospopo. Stricker. Miller. Dribbles. Nice confidence. Left-handed dribbling. Stricker drives, puts it in for 2. A little jump shot, and the press is on. And Rospopo with the steal. It's to Miller. Miller gets it swatted. Rospopo has it, throws it up, and just about gets it to go in, and it draws the foul. Miller was swatted on that, but that's okay because Rospopo catches the ball and instantly knows to take it up and get the bucket. She missed, but she's at the line for 2.
Took it in aggressively. 25-9. We got 4:54 left to go in the first half. First shot is up and good.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking shot. Nothing but net.
Got one more free throw coming for Rospopo. And the second one is up and good. 27-9.
Barlow went down after that. She wasn't looking real happy. And the press is on. And there's just about another steal. And a reach in by Stricker. She knew she did it. Miller lets her know. And that's probably 2. And here comes Binkley, and Stricker's coming out.
2 on Stricker. Binkley's going to go in for
You know what? That'll be okay because the girls are on it.
That's the nice thing about the Dragons.
We have a deep bench.
Yes,
we got
do.
a deep bench. We got some subs in now, and they're all playing very well. Good basketball. 27-9. Lots of steals. We're going to be okay.
Got 2 starters in the game right now, Rospopo and Barlow, and everybody else is off the bench.
Yep. Wanamaker looks, kicks it out. Downing has it. Meister back over to Wanamaker. Tipped by Rospopo. Miller, Downing, and it's a 3, and Barlow gets the rebound, but it's broke loose. Barlow stands straight up, and they didn't want nothing to do with that. Here comes another 3, and it's off the mark. Too many second chance points, and Miller with the reach in from behind.
Got to clean up the boards right now. We're letting them get too many chances.
That was our worst sequence of the night so far when it comes to rebounding.
You got Binkley down low. I think she's used to playing up top on the 2-3, so that's, she just got to get adjusted to it.
Yep. I have a feeling it won't be long until Barlow takes a little break for probably her sister.
Yeah, we'll see Anna come in here, I would think.
Downing, they're kicking it. The Dragons are rotating well, causing problems. Here comes the drive, and it's missed. And she gets it, and Binkley's back down on the ball, and I got to love it. Great hustle, and it's going to cause the jump ball, and it's going to be Dragons ball.
Great hustle that time by Kennedy Binkley.
Yep, the Nifong and Rospopo caused the initial problems. And then Binkley dove after it and got it. Rospopo's in. Brings it across timeline. Point guard. Over to Nifong. Looks. Barlow. Barlow gets it. Jumps. Puts it up. And it's
there
in for
you
2.
Go. She just took her time. Made her move. And just went up strong. That was a good job that time.
Here comes the pressure. High hands. You hear coach. And Rospopo smart. Pulls her hands back. Doesn't foul. And the ball's thrown away. And it's going to be.
Oh, good job by Barlow.
Barlow.
Yeah.
Yep. Shield the ball as it rolls out.
Play.
You betcha. And here's the sub. In comes number 22. Seacrest comes back in. Out goes May. Lady Dragons. What was the prediction for this game that you said?
I don't think that was even close.
Okay.
We won't hold John Harrell accountable for this.
Well,
one.
John Harrell, yeah, a little off from last year's stats. Miller gets it, puts it over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo to Barlow, kicks it right out to Binkley. Binkley tries the three, and it's off the mark. Rebound from Nifong to Miller. Kicks it back out to Ross Popo. Ross Popo will do the three, and it's off the mark, and Binkley goes after the rebound. It's loose. Barlow gets it back. And that's great effort by the Dragons. Ross Popo has it, gives it to Barlow. Back to Ross Popo, over to Miller. Miller takes the three, and it's off the mark.
I think Binkley was trying to go glass on that three.
Well, I tell you what. We missed 4 shots, but one transition down, you get 4 attempts. That's what you want to see. Ross Popo's still out, got her hands up. Downing does not like it. She's had her all night. Miller's got it. Meister goes by. And Barlow had nothing but ball and gets called for the foul. Number 44. I thought that was a pretty good one.
Put Meister at the line to shoot 2.
A little bit of instant replay.
The only thing I could see on that is she kind of brought her hand down, and she kind of tends to do that.
She tends to do it a little bit.
Yeah.
But when it's ball, it's ball. And here comes Barlow for Barlow, like we called. And that's a good first half out of Kaylin. Anna Barlow, more than capable of keeping up with it. Here we are. Meister at the line for second, and it's off the mark.
We didn't block out.
Yep. And it's thrown across court. Meister has it again. Meister's limping pretty bad. Her knee's getting hurting. She's got stiff-legged. Coach still has her in there. You can see she's not smooth. And they throw the ball away.
There's a Triton turnover.
Yep.
I'd be wondering how many turnovers do we have for Triton?
It's at least 4 or 5. I know that. We know for a fact it's over 3. Because we have 3 written down. Ross Popo has it. Their pep crowd's rowdy, but that's okay. The Dragons are doing well. Nifong has it. Ross Popo. Miller looks. Ross Popo. Back to Miller. Miller fakes. Binkley. Caddy corner Ross Popo. Ross Popo for 3, and it's off the mark. It's all right. Ross Popo a little off on that shot. Oh, and Binkley almost had it. Caddy corner. Wanamaker going. She's going to drive, kick it, wide load. Here we go. Oh, and here goes the rebound again. And then Miller has it. Up to Ross Popo. Ross Popo is going to take her. Pulls it back smartly. Waste some clock. Setting it up. That's a senior experience right there. Turning the ball wide, and then Coach Teal's going to take a 30-second timeout. And we'll be right back. Dragons up.
29 to 9.
Frick Service Incorporated in Leitersford has been serving the needs of agribusiness since 1918 with the sales and service of seed, ag lime, ag chemicals, and carries anhydrous ammonia. Talk to their ProTech partners in their full-service precision agronomy department about soil sampling, crop scouting, variable rate applications, and analyzing all crop inputs. Contact Frick Services in Leitersford at 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034.
All right, we're back. We've got 1:36 left to go in the first half. Argos with a 29-9 advantage. Coach Teal wanted to settle the girls down. We've got Anna Barlow, Nifong, Miller, Binkley, and Rose Popo are the 5 for the Lady Dragons.
All righty. Ross Popo, what? She's hasn't been out yet.
No, she hasn't. She's the only one
so
of the
far
starters.
that hasn't had a sub, and she's doing very well.
So far, 9 deep for Coach Teal.
Throws that one away. And then it's stolen by Nifong, and then she gets a foul automatically right away. All right. Number 24, Shayla May. Miller has it, and that's a good tie-up. Good hustle, number 22, Seacrest gets the tie-up and gets the ball back. bounce pass would have been a little more effective on that one, right? Downing has it, puts it down. Back to Downing. Kennedy, Binkley stops, pulls it up. Ball's thrown down. Barlow, hands up, stand still.
Oh, she didn't hold her ground.
She didn't hold her ground. You betcha. She did everything right. She was there first, but just kind of moved with the player.
Yeah. She just got to set her feet and then take the
Let
contact.
her take it. Bailey Knife on last game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's got a little farther to come down, though.
Yeah. Yep. And the first one's off the mark. Number 20, Brooklyn Beatty, misses the first one.
Still 29-9, a minute 14 left to go in the first half. Second shot is off the mark.
Miller with the rebound. Miller's going left-handed all the way down. Gets it pulled, but I don't think it's going to affect the score overall a whole lot.
Shayla May's first one is up and good. So with a minute 3 left to go in the first half, Triton breaks into double figures.
Yep.
She's got one more coming. Second shot is up and good by May.
And the ball's coming down by Ross Popo. 55 seconds. They're running the clock. Miller out of bounds. Kind of a 50-50 on that one. It was not the greatest pass, and it wasn't the greatest reception on that one. But
again, we're not finishing out the quarter like we'd like to.
Yeah. Barlow gets it. Good mark. Oh, it's a steal by Nifong. Puts it to Barlow.
Good work there by Bailey Nifong.
Yep. Kennedy brings it down. Binkley. Over to Ross Popo. Looks at Barlow. Barlow should have been cutting. She was wide open. And a shoulder tackle. No call. And Wanamaker has it. Looks. Kicks it to the corner. Down low. Anna Barlow for a foul.
Kind of out of position that time and reached around her instead of moving her feet. Now we're going to be at the line shooting 1-1 with Brooklyn Beatty. Beatty's first shot is up and off the back iron, but they get the rebound.
Yep. Here it goes. Back over. Wanamaker has it. Downing has it. Wanamaker has it. She's going to go for one. Downing has it. She's probably going to have to heave-ho.
2 seconds.
And they're not going to get it. She does get it up, and it's no good.
That'll do it for the first half. 29-11. The Argos Lady Dragons holding on to the lead. We're going to go for a brief message. We'll come back with some halftime stats in just a moment.
Argos Do It Best Hardware, located at 200 West Walnut Street, is a family-owned hardware store offering a full line of paint. Got a project that needs done? Argos Do It Best Hardware offers everything from A to Z to get your project done all in one stop. With the hometown service and knowledge you've grown to expect. Argos Do It Best Hardware. Give them a call at 892-6700. That's 892-6700.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com. Frick Service Incorporated in Leitersford has been serving the needs of agribusiness since 1918 with the sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, ag chemicals, and carries anhydrous ammonia. Talk to their ProTech partners in their full-service precision agronomy department about soil sampling, crop scouting, variable rate applications, and analyzing all crop inputs. Contact Frick Services in Leitersford at 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Argos Do-It-Best Hardware, located at 200 West Walnut Street, is a family-owned hardware store offering a full line of paint. Got a project that needs done? Argos Do-It-Best Hardware offers everything from A to Z to get your project done all in one stop. With the hometown service and knowledge you've grown to expect. Argos Do-It-Best Hardware. Give them a call at 892-6700. That's 892-6700.
All right, we're back at Triton at halftime, 29-11. The Lady Dragons hold the lead. Got some halftime stats for us here, Andy?
Okay, these are the unofficial halftime stats because, we're not at the scorer's table. But here we are with the home team, the Lady Trojans. We have Sarah Stevens with 1. Downing with 1 foul, no points. Wanamaker with 4 points. Beatty with 2, Seacrest with 2, and Shayla May with 2. They had 4 fouls the entire half. And, that's awful low, but they really had at least, 5 turnovers. For the Lady Dragons, Dunlap was 7, Ross Popo was 7, Miller with 2, Barlow with 4, and the big story for the Lady Dragons, Macy Stricker with 9 the first half. Now, last game she didn't fire on all cylinders, and she had, 0 points, you said?
She didn't score, but,
she was doing all the other stuff, but she wasn't. But tonight, she's got the fouls, or the rebounds, the steals, but she's got in 9 points already, and that's just outstanding out of the sophomore. Courtney Dunlap had to sit out for a while. She had 2 fouls in the first quarter, so she didn't play at all the second quarter. Stricker with 2 fouls, Shannon Miller with 2 fouls, and Anna Barlow with 2 fouls, and then Kaylin with 1. So the Dragons definitely out-fouled the Lady Trojans, but like we've talked before, high-pressure defense with the press, you're going to have a little bit more fouls. The Dragons are definitely more aggressive. They created a lot of steals and a lot of turnovers, and that's just absolutely quality stuff out of the Lady Dragons, and they converted a lot into the points. Rebounding's definitely been more on the Dragon side. We only had 1 sequence where we gave them some second-chance points for the most, and then down there at the other end, what do we have? 4 or 5 shots on 1 series, and that's what you want to do.
I think the nice thing about the team this year is the fact that Courtney got into foul trouble, and she goes out. Macy steps up, and then she runs the point for them, and then they put Shannon Miller in. And then Macy gets into foul trouble, and so she has to go out. And so they move Val over to the point guard, and then they put Kennedy back in. And
Bailey Nifong. The depth of the bench, like you said while we were discussing off the air, the depth of the bench is absolutely amazing for the Lady Dragons this year.
Yeah, they can go 10 deep real easy and not lose a whole lot. And that's gonna pay off big time when as the season rolls on and. If you do get somebody that, unfortunately, you don't want to say it, but if somebody does happen to get hurt or something, that's going to play into it. And it's really not a bad thing in a game like this to have, 10 players playing because they're getting the experience. They get the pressure and they get the the experience of playing in a tight game. So really impressed so far. It's a young season, 3 games in, but really impressed with what the Lady Dragons have been able to do so far this season.
Yeah. The Lady Dragons, they're ranked 5th. And I tell you what, after showing what we're doing this first half, I mean, Triton's always been a quality basketball program. They're no different this year, but the Lady Dragons have definitely stepped their game up, and you can see it, 29 to 11. I mean, that's not up by 2 or 3. That's up big time. We enjoying that. The girls are on fire. They're working hard. I love the hustle. And when you have the depth of bench that we have right now, the system that they're running with Coach Teal and Coach Snyder and Coach Hollaball, you get the chance to get everybody on the court. They're all working hard. Someone gets a little tired. That's fine. We got the next player going in, filling in that spot. Not everybody's a shooter, but everybody's been playing defense. Everybody rebounds. Everybody's working hard. And that's what you got to have to make a program grow. You got to have that hustle and that desire. And I tell you what, the Lady Dragons have it big time.
Yep. Yeah, the Lady Trojans, they lost a couple girls last year.
Yes.
In the Mason girl, she was one of the top scorers in Triton history. And, that's going to be a hard loss. But, I'm impressed with what they've done. They've rebuilt. The JV came out here and won. Our JV isn't no slouch. And, Triton came out here and won 24-14. Now, our JV only scored 1 point in the second half. That's going to be
went a little cold.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to swallow for Coach Kelsey. But, Triton, they may be a little bit down this year, but they're not going to stay down, that's for sure. So,
no, and that's the big thing that we see, even with our depth of our bench right now. It immediately continues right to our JV. Our JV's got a lot of quality, a lot of very, very good players. Last year they only lost 2 or 3 games all season as the JV.
Right.
They won the Winter Classic as the JV program. And, they're 2-1 so far this year. It's not like they're, so those players are going to step right up. Some of them swing players already. And that just gives us even more depth down the line.
Yeah, it's still hard to believe, at least for me, with my kids getting older and stuff. But,
yeah.
Watching Val, we've been watching her for 3 years on varsity. And,
yep.
Believing that she's a senior already this season. But, time rolls on, I guess, and
and that's one thing that never stops. But what we've seen out of Val, you said at the beginning of the game, is she has matured, and she has become a real leader on this team. Now, she's not hitting as many as what she was first game, but in saying that, she already has 7 points.
Yeah,
4 or 5 steals. That's just great.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, she's not really on, and she's already got 7, that's just amazing play. She's been a leader, and you can see it. Barlow, Kaylin, she's relaxed. You can tell when she takes the difference, when she hustles or just kind of turns or rushes her shot compared to when she slows down and relaxes. The third shot she took was a little kind of quick. Boom, didn't square up to the bucket. Fourth shot, she turned from the left, squared to the bucket, put it right off the glass, and it was smooth. And that's what you want to see, those progressions as players as they get older. Ross Popo's leading the team at the scorer's table, but she's also doing it on the court at times, and I tell you what, that's what you got to have. You got some great play out of the sophomores, great play out of the juniors. Right now, the Dragons' deep program, that tells you something. There's not a freshman dressing for varsity, and that tells you it's been a long time since you could say that out of the Dragons program. That just tells you the quality and the depth that we have, that we don't have a freshman up on the varsity program at the moment.
Yeah, these girls played a lot of ball over the summer. They played 17 or so games over together in June, and then there was, 5 or 6 of them that were playing AAU ball, all summer long. So
sure, and that pays dividends.
You
can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, it's really paying off. So we got about a minute and a half left here before the start of the second half, so we're going to take a quick break and come back for some second half action here at the Trojan Trench.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the third quarter. 29-11. It's going to be Lady Dragons ball out of the break.
All right, let's see if we can do what we did last game, third quarter. We poured it on big time last game in the third quarter. Let's see if we can continue that. We've always kind of mentioned their third quarter team. Let's just see if they go after it or if they're just going to settle down and relax and run all of it. Time off the clock while they go. Here we go. Ross Popo has it. Looks out to Stricker. Stricker rotating. They're on Dunlap pretty tight. She gets it back. Puts it in. It's a good play out of the Lady Dragons, and that's what we expect. Here's the full court press.
Good
and it's thrown there, stolen by Dunlap. Dunlap pick it up, and it's a loose ball. It's going to go down to the Lady Triton Trojans.
Dunlap ends up sitting on Seacrest's lap there.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, sometimes the loose ball, you got to go after it.
Tip by Rose Popo. Oh, they're going to call it out of bounds to the Dragons.
Very good. Well, Ross Popo cut in front. She had the good pressure, and it caused them to throw it away. Ross Popo to Dunlap. Dunlap has it. Back to Ross Popo in the shoulder. Barlow looks. Nice. Oh, what a play. Oh, and Barlow missed the easy one. Unfortunately, went off the front of the rim.
Nice pick and roll right.
Yep, that was a good play. Good smooth transition. They knew what they were going to do. Barlow, good defense. I tell you what, right now, she wants nothing to do with Barlow. Seacrest, number 22, she does not want to face Barlow. She turns every time Barlow stands up to her. Ross Popo picks up the dribble. Dunlap moves, gets the ball. And they have to clear out. Oh, and then she takes it out and makes a nice easy one and takes it and misses. Barlow gets it and puts it in for two.
Nice
crossover. Very smart.
Nice
telling
crossover.
Ross Popo to run through, and then Dunlap with a foul.
No, she just fell. She just fell.
All right. I thought they were going to call her for the foul. She just tripped.
She was 3 feet away from her on that one. That just something happened there. She tripped up her feet. Yeah.
Here's the ball to Dunlap. Dunlap has it. Relaxes. Holds the ball to Ross Popo. Ross Popo fakes. She's got her. Turns back wide. Gives it to Binkley. Nope. Over to Stricker. Stricker has it. Dunlap. Hooks. And here's a good shot. It's in for two. Dunlap for two. Barlow clears out the lane for the easy timed shot for Dunlap. And Ross Popo with the steal. Kicks it. And there's a big foul off of Downing. Pretty sure it's Downing. Let me see. 1-0 with the foul from behind. Good steal by Ross Popo. We were just talking about it. That's 2 turnovers this half that she's caused already, and they're calling a timeout.
Coach Heckman wants a timeout. 35-11. We got 6:11 left to go in the third. We'll be right back.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013.
All right.
And he didn't want to turn up the dials.
Well, you know, I was waiting for Steve to start talking. I didn't have the volume up.
Yeah.
What's our Twitter? Where are we at on that? At Argus?
At Argus Voice.
At
you can
Argus
tweet
Voice.
us at Argus Sports. My
Sports,
bad.
Yeah.
I got a tweet from at Maddie Stricker 19. I don't know if I can read on the air, but it says, "Hey, Dad, don't get too sentimental. I don't want you to cry on the air."
Hey, that's how it is. Well, he had a tear or two when she left and went on over to Grace to play softball. I know Papa was crying. He won't admit it.
If you want to tweet us, we can read your tweet on air at Argus Voice. At
Argus Sports.
At Argus Sports, yeah. I'll get it figured out.
Barlow puts it in for 2.
Good job.
At Argus Sports.
Tweet us. Yeah, I need to start the clock.
They pull back. Press is off at the moment. Dragons up 37-11. Ball's out wide. Shayla May has it. Kicks it to Downing. Wanamaker kicks it out low at the corner. Binkley with the foul. That's only her first. First for the half. Downing into Wanamaker. High hands, coach is telling them. High hands. Ball's low, kicks it out. Ross Popo almost gets it. Downing. It's rotated and thrown away. Good pressure defense causes the ball to go out of bounds again. Here comes number 20, Beatty, coming in. And out comes Shayla May. Nope. Sorry. Out comes number 34, Morris. Dunlap brings the ball down across timeline. Looks at Stricker. Stricker has it. Looks, sees it. It's wide open. Kicks it over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo just about had it. Dunlap looks, kicks it to Stricker. Stricker to Ross Popo. Good ball movement. Good movement off the ball by the Lady Dragons. Ross Popo's open for 3. Just misses. Barlow puts it in for 2. Rebound and put it in for 2. Both. Only players around that rebound were 2 Argus Dragons. Gotta love it.
39-11.
Downing. To May. Seacrest drives down, throws it off of the leg. I'm kind of surprised that Ross Popo with the break. Lays it in and gets the bucket and 1. Good outlet from Dunlap over to Ross Popo. And she gets and 1. Lady Dragons coming out the third quarter like we wanted. Holding them to 0 points and already putting in a nice smooth one from Ross Popo. She's
11-0 to start the quarter.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's almost a flip-flop from the JV game. Ball's in, kicks it out. Shayla May tries a 3, and it's in. Not a lot of arch, but it's went in. Here comes Dunlap across timeline. Oh, it's a good cut. Ross Popo's looking at her. Oh, my word.
That would have went in. I would have. Oh,
Ross Popo, all she did was the old head nod. Dunlap read
that was the old Dr. J up and around.
Up and around from behind her backboard, trying her best. It just rolled off the front. That was a good attempt. You got to like it once in a while. When you're up a game like this, you take a few chances. Oh, it's got a good position. Does not go after it. Shayla May has it. Back out to Downing. Downing drives, kicks it down to Seacrest. Wanamaker for 3. It's off the mark. Good box out by Dunlap and gets the rebound. Over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo is going to drive and throws the ball away. Kicked in, saved, and Ross Popo is going to relax a little. Coach Teal is telling her just to settle down. We got the time. Seacrest kicks it out wide, off of Binkley's foot, out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Trojan's ball. Miller going in. Ross Popo, nope. Ross Popo is going to get a little breather. She had been in the whole game, and she gets a round of applause from the fans. Doing well. And Binkley tips it, just about gets the ball. And just off the mark for Barlow's first. Binkley out. Lineberry in.
Downing is out for Triton. Charlotte Morris is back in for the Lady Trojans. So we got Dunlap, Miller, Barlow, Stricker, and Lineberry, the 5 for the Dragons. And the second free throw is up and good.
Yep, there you go.
45-14.
And there's Calhoun. Calhoun's going to make a presence in there in the varsity game. Lady Dragons keeping defense up. And Wanamaker for 3, and it's off the mark. Shayla May rebounds, kicks it low. Steal by Dunlap with the steal. She's going to press it. And going to be guard with the block. It's going to be shooting 2. .45-14, 2:15 left in the third. Dunlap at the line, shooting 2. Ice water in the veins. And puts it in. Stricker out, relaxed, and with Calhoun in. And Dunlap puts it in for 2. Her second one.
47-14 now, Lady Dragons. We got 2 minutes left to go in the third.
Ball's moved around. Caddy corner, Shayla May kicks it out to Wanamaker. Back over, Seacrest, Wanamaker, kicked out. It's a quick jumper from the baseline, and it's in. Nice little smooth shot.
Good ball movement.
Yep, that's good ball movement. Coach Scott like that. Dunlap brings it across timeline. Miller rotates the point. Calhoun moves. Lineberry. Courtney. Dunlap goes. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Lineberry. Caddy corner to Miller. Back again. Corner to Dunlap. Caddy corner. Miller looks. Fakes. Takes a quick in. Pulls the ball back. And tied up. It's going to be Triton's ball. Nope.
Stays with the Dragons.
Stay with the Dragons. The arrow must be a little bit off, but that's okay. Well, it'll be Triton's next time. Dunlap has it. Over to Calhoun. Lineberry. Down low. Good to Barlow. And there's a foul. And that's number 34. Morris, that's probably her second.
Number Uy.
Morris. I said it. Morris.
All right.
Boy. It's the other girl has the 4. I'm sorry. Dunlap has it. Drives in. Gets fouled. Number 22, Seacrest. Nope. Yep. Maybe. Here we go. What is it?
Courtney at the line shooting 2.
Dunlap at the line.
Remember, you can tweet us at Argos Sports on Twitter, at Argos Sports.
Yeah, let me know if I'm doing a bad job. I got thick skin. Don't worry. It won't hurt my feelings.
Oh, wow. There's like 10 tweets just came through.
Oh, I kind of figured. I'm getting the ratings up. You see how that works.
Yeah.
Dunlap for the second one. Smooth as silk. Got to like it.
49-16 now.
49-16. And here comes Anna Barlow. Ball's kicked out. Back over to Shayla May. Wanamaker for 3, and it's off the mark. A good block out by Dunlap. She's got to have at least 10 rebounds, I tell you. Doing very well underneath there. She's been moving to the ball. Kicks over to Calhoun. Dunlap's telling Calhoun to take the point. Miller fakes. Back over to Miller.
Courtney's probably got a double-double going, doesn't she?
Miller for 3, and it's just off the mark. Lineberry, good hustle. Fights, gets the rebound. Calhoun for 3, and it's way off the mark. Calhoun just missed it. Barlow tried to get the ball. Taped it. I got it, man. I like the hustle. Kaylin, there she's out. Anna, her sister's in. And then Bailey Nifong's coming in. And
Nifong's coming in for
Dunlap.
Dunlap's
out. Here we go. 5 off the bench. So running the game.
Lineberry, Calhoun, Anna Barlow, Nifong, and Shanna Miller are the 5 for the Lady Dragons.
We talked about it. Deep bench, lots of players playing. Give them quality minutes.
Especially when they got a little bit of a lead, they're going to get some good playing time here tonight.
Yep, 11 seconds left in the quarter. She just about walked. May over. Seacrest has it. 3 seconds. She's not going to get it off. And a good defensive hold by the Lady Dragons. Shannon Miller preventing it. And that's the end of the third. Dragons 49, Triton 16.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
All right, definitely need to give another shout out to all of our sponsors. This is the, what did we say this was called? Hoops for Hopes game.
Yep, Hoops for Hope.
And we're able to kick in a little bit of a donation for the Lady Trojans and the Lady Dragons teams here for the Hoops for Hopes. And we would not be able to do that if it wasn't for the generous donations of our sponsors and advertisers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're getting ready to go here with the fourth quarter. 49-16, Lady Dragons are up big over the Lady Trojans.
Yep, just remember, you can always become a sponsor. All you have to do is contact Steve or myself, and we'd love to put you on the program. Here we go. Lady Trojans come down. Wanamaker has it. Looks at Seacrest. Kicks it down low. 80 puts it in for two. Third quarter, 20-5 outscored them. That's what we want to have. We talked about being a third quarter team, and that's pretty good numbers.
Yeah, you can't complain with that number.
Yeah. A lot of the players rotating in and out, and they'll still maintain that level of quality that you want.
Take that quarter score anytime.
Yep. Dunlap kicks it down low to Barlow. Ball's thrown away. Barlow goes back after it. Jump ball, and it's going to stay the Lady Dragons. That's where a little bounce pass around would probably work a little bit better. I know they like the chest pass to Barlow because she's so tall, but the defender's up there. Got to have it. Binkley back into Dunlap. Dunlap drives, dribbles, puts it over Stricker. Stricker for a nice long three, and it's, just off the mark. Rebound by Ross Popo. Drives up, puts it in. Barlow with the rebound, puts it in with her left. Outstanding play. Good work all the way around from the Dragons. We're back with the starting five, probably for just a few minutes here in this fourth quarter. It's going to remain the Lady Trojans ball.
That was blocked out of bounds.
Another good play defensively by the Lady Dragons.
That's one of those things, you want to keep your starting five fresh, but you also don't want to run the score up too much.
No. And I think Coach Teal's been pretty good. Ball's loose, and they're going to call the travel. She scooted on her, took us there, and got the call against her. Yeah.
Lost her feet, so turnover, Lady Trojans.
Once again, what I like, defense. What's the old saying? Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
That's what they say.
We take this. Here we go. Stricker over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo looks. Cuts, fakes. Sees Barlow. And Barlow, off her hands. A great pass from Ross Popo. Yep.
Looks like he's trying to work on a few things here.
Yeah,
and,
just getting a few rotations, and then I think it'll be sub time. But nothing wrong with that. Kids want to play. Coaches want to work. Downing brings it down. Kicks it over to May. Downing to May. Down low, Seacrest. And there's a foul by Barlow.
Argos foul number 44 by Barlow.
Ball coming in. Wanamaker has it. And there's a jump ball. It throws up. You see Crest. She called the travel long before. Yep. fans yelling at the official, how about a foul? But she'd already traveled long before the arm come down. Stricker has it. Ross Popo relaxes. Dunlap. Low to Barlow. Barlow puts it up for 2. Barlow's having a much, much better game tonight. She's at 15 already. Good defense. Dunlap kicks it out. Seacrest over to Wanamaker. Drives on her. Oh, she's just standing there. Ooh. Pretty much stand there and jumped into her. She needs to stay square to her. She turned her hip.
She was turned.
She turned a little bit. She'd stay square like that. I like the fact she did not bring the arm down. Shows improvement.
Wanamaker.
Yep.
Her shot is up and good.
She's definitely a good shooter. She's got some quality there. You can see it.
Second one is good. 53
Wanamaker
to 20.
scores again. She's got quite a bit of points already. Ross Popo at Dunlap. Dunlap looks. Going to be working on it. To Barlow kicks over all the way out to Stricker for 3, and it's just off the mark. Somebody's yelling jump ball, and it's going to go to Lady Trojans. Somebody, one of the fans yelling 3 seconds. Seacrest is not feeling well. She's hurt. She's coming out. Oh, she got an ankle brace on, and she's limping on favoring that leg.
I didn't catch what happened there. She must have came down.
I think she might have come down on Barlow's foot there. I'm not real sure. Wanamaker for 3, and it's, just off the mark and off of the Lady Trojans. Coach Teal's looking to his bench. I think it's almost that time. Stricker to Dunlap. Back to Stricker. Comes across timeline. They're obviously working on one particular thing. Kennedy looks. Stricker. Ross Popo. Stricker. Back over to Kennedy. Stricker. Ross Popo. Dunlap looks. Good ball. Stricker up for 2, and it's off the mark. Oh, Dunlap hesitated on going to the bucket. That's one of the few times she could have picked up an easy rebound there. Downing. Binkley almost with the steal. Wanamaker for 3 again, and it's just short. Outlet. Ross Popo. Ross Popo fast break. Down to Stricker. Stricker puts it up for 2, and it's good. Good transition out of Lady Dragons. And there goes 5 going in. Team's coming out.
Yeah, he gave him about half the quarter.
Yep. Good stand by Barlow. Much better. Stricker with a great rebound. Pulls it down. Here she goes. Looks at Ross Popo. Ross Popo. The ball's tipped. Ross Popo still got open for 3, and it's blocked. She hesitated. She needed to take it on her initial. And here comes the subs. Full team out. Nifong in. Barlow in. Miller in. Calhoun and Lineberry, and the crowd lets the Lady Dragons know they're proud.
That's 55 to 20. We got 4:12 left to go in the game.
Yep.
4. Let's see.
Miller with the ball.
16 to 4.
Kicks it out to Nifong. Nifong looks, puts it over to Calhoun, to Lineberry, to Miller. Good rotation. Back over to Lineberry. Smooth. Oh, and the ball's thrown away. It's a steal. And the foul, and she's shooting 2. Calhoun's going to be one blown for the whistle with the foul.
Argos foul number 20, Lineberry.
Well, it was wrong player, but that's all right.
First shot's an air ball by
number 30.
Sarah Stevens.
Yeah, that's all right. She was on the JV.
Second one off the front iron.
And good rebound by Barlow. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller's point. Brings it down. Miller going to be relaxed. She's been the 6th player, first off the bench most of the time so far this season. Kick the ball to her. Looks, fakes. Back over to Lineberry. To Barlow. Reach around. A good position by Barlow. Good idea. Good vision from Lineberry. And that's going to be their 7th, so 1-1 for Anna Barlow. First one's up, and just off the mark. Miller with the rebound, and they're going to call shove in the back by Miller. I think it's her third foul. It is her third. Miller a little aggressive, a little frisky there with the old shove in the back a little bit, but that's all right. Good tough. Coach Teal is telling them, high hands, keep that defense up, that pressure. Downing has it, kicks it middle. Shot, it's off the mark. Barlow with the foul. Anna, that's her third. And the Dragons get two quick fouls on them. Looks like a few of the Lady Trojan fans have left with only 3:19 left in the game. Ball looked to get in. Downing throws it all the way in. Farland has it. Kicks it over to Wanamaker. Miller with the defense. Lineberry. Shots up. Misses. Lineberry. Misses. Barlow with the rebound, and they're all over, and it's going to be called a jump ball.
Going to stay to Lady Trojans. No, they're. Hold on. Nope, it's going to go to Lady Dragons' way.
Yep. Now possession needs to go switch to possession arrow needs to go switch, but they're a little off on that part. You don't have a possession arrow, do you?
I do, but I don't know how to use it. I got enough going on right now.
You go that way fast. Something gets in the way, turn. Now, oh, that's a possession arrow. Good movement. To Miller. Knife on. Calhoun. Calhoun for a long three, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Nifong. Ball's loose. Back over to Lineberry. Kicks it down to Miller low. Miller puts it up and misses. Gets the rebound. Nope. Barlow has it. And rebound ends up coming out for the Lady Trojans. Kicks it out. And it looks like we're going to have some subs coming in. The ball goes out. She looks over. Downing drives in. Miller's coming out on the Wanamaker. Back in. Downing looks. Kicks it wide. Back to Downing. Wanamaker with another three. And there she puts it in. She's had a few shots. She's made a couple. She's missed a little bit, but she keeps on working at it. Minute 40. 55-23, and here comes some subs.
Yeah, I remember watching her play over the summer. We played over here in a shootout.
Yep.
And,
good bucket by Anna Barlow.
She did a very good job with her shooting, so she's going to be a good one. She's young.
Yep. We got three Dragon subs coming in. Samantha Stone, Abby Manikowski, and Catherine Middleton will be entering the game. Next dead ball. And she throws it out. Oh, and poor Morris is absolutely exhausted out there with the Lady Trojans.
Miller had a minute left to go in this one.
Barlow has it.
And there's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Barlow's
sitting on the ball.
Yep. And it's going to be Lady Trojans, and here comes the subs. We're going to have Nifong out, Miller out, and Barlow out. Samantha asked. Yeah, that's all right. Ball's in. Kicks it. Back out. Downing. Wanamaker misses. Middleton misses. Gets it blocked out, and a good bucket. Rebound by McFarland. Manikowski has it. Calhoun. Stone in the corner. Kicks it back to Calhoun.
30 seconds left.
Manikowski. Back to Stone. Stanley looks, kicks it wide. Could have had an easy layup, but puts it wide. Runs the clock down. Smart play. Calhoun. Throws it away. A little miscommunication.
I got 14 and a half seconds left to go here. Let's just
They're going to coast out. Hands up. McFarland drives. Throws it away. Jump ball, Ladies Dragons. 5.4 seconds. Let's see if we can get one off here. Manikowski drives, kicks it, and is stolen. And that's the game, 57-25. Lady Dragons with a dominant performance. We'll be right back after these messages with the final game stats.
Frick Service Incorporated in Leitersford has been serving the needs of agribusiness since 1918 with the sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, ag chemicals, and carries anhydrous ammonia. Talk to their ProTech partners in their full-service precision agronomy department about soil sampling, crop scouting, variable rate applications, and analyzing all crop inputs. Contact Frick Services in Leitersford at 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Argos Do It Best Hardware, located at 200 West Walnut Street, is a family-owned hardware store offering a full line of paint. Got a project that needs done? Argos Do It Best Hardware offers everything from A to Z to get your project done all in one stop. With the hometown service and knowledge you've grown to expect. Argos Do It Best Hardware. Give them a call at 892-6700. That's 892-6700.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the Zone.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Hereford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Hereford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Hereford at rhereford@yahoo.com. Argos Do It Best Hardware, located at 200 West Walnut Street, is a family-owned hardware store offering a full line of paint. Got a project that needs done? Argos Do It Best Hardware offers everything from A to Z to get your project done all in one stop. With the hometown service and knowledge you've grown to expect. Argos Do It Best Hardware. Give them a call at 892-6700. That's 892-6700.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, we're back at Triton, where Argos defeated the Lady Trojans 57-25 to move to 3-0 on the season.
Yep.
That's Coach Teal's, let's see, he's in his 4th year, so that would put him at 37-30 then for the Lady Dragons on his 4th season. 3-0 for the young season so far. And Andy, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, I got the official game stats thanks to the staff here at the Trojan Trench. Let's go through the home team, the Lady Trojans. Points, Shayla May with 5, Beatty with 6, Seacrest with 2, McFarland with 2, and then Wanamaker leading their team with 10 points. Seacrest, got to give her a little credit. She had 8 rebounds in that game, which is pretty quality. All right, now, Lady Dragons definitely had some good numbers tonight. Anna Barlow with 2, Shayla Miller with 4, Valerie Ross-Popo in double digits with 10, Stricker with a big game with 11. Kaylin Barlow and Courtney Dunlap both tied to the game scoring high with 15 apiece. Outstanding. We had 4 players in double digits. You just can't beat that. You got to like it. When we get 4 players in double digits, that's just good stuff. Rebounds-wise, Kaylin, not only did she have 15 points, she had 8 rebounds and led the team. Now, I don't know. I think the number's a little bit low on these official stats, but they only had Dunlap for 4 rebounds the entire game. We watched her have 4 in the fourth or third quarter.
We'll check into that with Coach Teal's
stats. But that looked a little low.
She had 4 rebounds in one play down here.
Quality game, very good. She stepped up. I think pretty much everybody played very well. But like you said, you love to see multiple players in double digits. And when you have 4, you know it's been a good night. Absolutely outstanding. Let's see here. Steals. Ross-Popo with 6. Dunlap with 5. All right. We're to have Stricker with 2. Miller with 2. Outstanding on the defensive end. You got to love it. Assist, Dunlap with 3. Valerie Ross-Popo with 2. That's all good stuff. We got to like that. They're very good from the line. I think Dunlap, once again, 5 of 6 from the line. That's 2 games in a row. That's pretty good shooting percentage. So, outstanding game overall. Looked like first half field goal percentage for the Lady Dragons, 48. 50% for the game. That's pretty good from the field. Free throws, 75%. Hey, you got to like it. That's pretty good percentage, too. A little soft on the old three-pointers tonight for the Lady Dragons, 13%. But, you can't make them all. That's how it's been, and this game has been really, really quality for them. I like the hustle. We talked about our team being a third-quarter team, and they didn't let up, outscoring 20-5 in that third quarter. It's just a really, really tough game out of the Lady Dragons.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for us from the Trojan Trench. Again, the Lady Dragons are victorious 57-25. Our next game is going to be a week from tonight at North Judson, where the Lady Dragons will be taking on the hosting Lady Blue Jays of North Judson San Pierre High School. So for Andy Stone and Mr. Phil Dean, I'm Steve Stricker, and that does it here for us for tonight. And we will see you again next week at North Judson.
Thank you for listening to the preceding Voice Sports Network broadcast. The Voice Sports Network is proud to bring this service to you, but we remind you to support your local schools when possible. Go to the games, support the high school athletes, and show them your support. But when you can't make it, you can always listen here. Thanks again for listening from all of us at the Voice Sports Network.